kick it away to start us off. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The back's got it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A handoff to the back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking for a deep completion. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Back to throw. It's Keene. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Okay, ready?
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Let's go!
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff to the back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. The Buffaloes will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Now here's the toss play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So now here comes a crucial call on 4th and goal. The coach told us, Kirk, field goals aren't going to win this game. It's an aggressive move.
Well, they've got the opportunity here to come up with a touchdown if they go for it, but already 3 tries from inside the 10-yard line and nothing. Maybe you considered kicking a field goal and at least getting the 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Fighting off the defender. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Keene. Hits the running back in the flat. Tackle made after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the D. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And that's good enough for first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 6, Georgia 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or can they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point puts him in front by 1.
That makes the score Georgia 7, Colorado 6.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the point after attempt. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Push play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical. It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Back to pass. It's Keene. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Point after makes it a 15-point game.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Colorado 6.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Keene. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Going to hand this off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Keene. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Receiver makes the grab, breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the completion made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Keene. The pass rush closing in. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Forced out, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Keene. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run for the first down. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Point after makes the lead 16. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looking downfield, it's Keene. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. And for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Keene. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
First down and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Colorado, 18.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kurt.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Keene. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw over the middle. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
But they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. From this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just trucks the man. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. To throw, it's Keene. The ball is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 49, Colorado 18.
The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Second down pass. Intercepted by Georgia.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Handoff in a single back formation. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll pitch it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Keene. Defense is coming after him. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense operating from the pistol. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run down after a 7-yard gain. So it's...
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, get set.
And the single back takes the handoff. Enough for a first down at the 37. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
On the double.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Dino. Here we go.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Okay, ready?
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10.
Black 24. Black 24. Last.
And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Okay.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Ringo. Hal 55. Oh.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Let's go.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.